The man returned home from a business trip only to discover something terrifying. Outside the front door, he found two shoe prints. Judging by their size, they definitely belonged to a man. Next to the prints was a pile of cigarette butts, indicating that someone had been waiting there for a long time. His wife had been home alone for an extended period, and he immediately had a bad feeling. He quickly retrieved his handgun from his car and rushed towards the house. Soon, he spotted more footprints on the path beside the house, confirming that the intruder had entered. The man chambered around and cautiously made his way inside. However, the house was filled with loud music, and there was no sign of his wife. He hurriedly searched the house and found signs of a struggle in the bedroom, with bloodstains on the wall. Panicking, he called his wife and learned that she had been severely beaten and was now in the hospital. Weakly, she told him that shortly before he returned, a burly man had broken into the house, searched around but seemed to find nothing, and in his frustration, had beaten her severely. The man's brother-in-law also told him that the attacker had made no effort to hide himself and had left in a taxi after the assault. Seeing his wife's battered body, the man silently vowed to find the attacker. That night, he went to the taxi company, pretending to need help. But as the on-duty staff opened the door, the man quickly put on a hood and, with his gun, forced the staff member into the office. He then searched the computer for all taxi operation records and soon identified the taxi that had been to his house before he returned. He also found the driver's information. He scattered the office documents all over the floor to make it look like a burglary. The next day, he found the taxi and, pretending to be in a hurry, got in. But shortly after they started driving, he quietly pulled out a handgun and told the driver to turn back. The driver, seeing the gun, was terrified, thinking he was being robbed. However, the man wasn't interested in the driver's wallet. He wanted information about the ride to his house. Since it was a rare long-distance order, the driver remembered it well. After giving all the details to the man, the driver begged for mercy. But unexpectedly, the man raised his gun and shot the driver in the head. It turned out the man was a hitman who couldn't allow anything to expose him. Not long ago, one of his assassination missions had failed, and based on the driver's description, he suspected his boss, who was afraid of being exposed, was the culprit. So he quickly packed his bags and headed to the airport. Will the man be able to avenge his wife?